Good morning, good evening, good day. Welcome to everyone coming in to the live. This is a new live time. Right, just making sure that people can see and hear me okay. Welcome to Laser Focus. Good to have you here from, this is quite hard to pronounce, Fotgatonia. Have I said that right? I'm not sure. But welcome. And also welcome to Partha from India. Just letting everybody in just for a couple of minutes. This is the first time I've done a live in the morning, so I'm just interested to see, how many people turn up, and what questions get asked, and just how it is really. Anna, good morning from Portsmouth. How's the weather in Portsmouth, Anna? Any good? We've got, I think it's about 18 degrees and sunny over here in Cyprus. Be interested to know how the weather is for you. Stefan, good morning as well to you from Germany. Amanda from South Africa. Plenty of people coming in. Jason from Georgia, USA. Winder. I'll go Winder, actually. Yeah, I probably got that wrong as well. Mandela, hello from Australia. Ashmita from India. This is nice. Lots of different places coming in. Another Australian, Laura. Welcome to you. Interested to see how many people come to the live today, because this is totally different time. Normally I do them in the evening, Cyprus time. So I guess this is going to hit different people, which is the goal, to get different people to be able to join a live. Joe from Shrewsbury, good morning to you. How are you? I hope you're well. Anna says we have sun. That's brilliant. That's good. And Amelia, good morning from Exeter. We'll be joining your academy for sure. Yes, guys, very, very important. The live trial for the academy is open, and I'm just literally going to just open this right now. It is now live. So for the next 60 minutes, everybody, the academy is open. So Amelia, please join. It will be open. The free trial, 7-day free trial course giveaway. It's all open for the next 60 minutes. Please join up now. We've got about an hour. Let's see who else we've got here. Houston, Texas, hello to you. And also Makita from Virginia, hello to you as well. Joelle, good evening for you, I think, from New York. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. Lots of people coming in. 36. I think the last live we had about 130. I don't think we're going to get that high, but let's see if we can get over 50. If you know anybody in a Facebook group, WhatsApp group, on your phone, anyone that would benefit from this live, because you guys who are here know that I give out loads of value. So just invite them, see if they can come along. Edgy World from Pakistan, I know you've been here before. Welcome to you, Anna, and hello to you as well. Let's have a look. Veronica, actually London. Yes, I haven't had anyone say hello from London. Anybody else in from London this morning? Welcome, Veronica. How is London this morning? Actually, I'm quite interested to know, whereabouts in London are you from? I spent years living in West London. Just interested whereabouts in London you are. You don't have to tell me. I mean, it's up to you. Here we go. Now, is that Ekaterina? I'm going to guess it is. Good morning. Good morning to you. And hi from the Philippines. Hello to you. Here's dedication. Where are we? Jason. This is dedication. Jason, I salute you. I salute you. Welcome. 3 o'clock in the USA. That is dedication. If you've got any questions, Jason, get them in, and of course I'll answer them. Just because you've tuned in at such an early time. The free trial is open, guys. Please get in. It always piles up quickly. There's the web address. QR code is up there on the right hand side. You just scan it with your phone. Your camera takes you straight to the about page to sign up. Sign up. It's free. It's a no lose. It's literally find out what the academy is all about and how I can help you. And if you like it, you can stay. And if you don't like it, you don't have to stay. It's totally up to you. So that banner there, banners there, QR codes up there. Have we got any questions yet, guys? A lot of hellos, which is amazing. Veronica from Blackheath, right? Okay, got it. Thank you. Very, very interesting. I always like to know when people are from London. Yasmina, hello from Dubai. Good day to you too. Mary coming in from Ireland. Good morning to you. And someone from Sicily, Bernardo. Yeah. Good morning to you. Let's get our questions in, guys. Let's have a look. I think Jason. Yeah, let's get Jason's question in because he's dedicated at 3 a.m. I salute you. I really do. Jason says he's got handmade items, so it's hard for me to list something every day. Yes, I totally appreciate that. You've got a listing plan, but it's a slow release of new items. What do you suggest when you can't list one a day? Okay, Jason, and everybody in here, this is what's important. So many of you will be like Jason. You'll say, well, Nick, I can't do something every day. You've got to break out what you can do into a steady, consistent listing plan, right? You might say to me, Jason might say to me, well, I can only do one every 3 days or one every 4 days. Okay, set the precedent, set the continuity, set whatever that consistency is so that you feel comfortable with it, and then just stick to it as best as you can, certainly through the rest of this year. Because consistency needs to have time. You can't be consistent just for 30 days or 60 days. You've got to look at the whole year. So whenever I'm working with people about listing plans, listing plan is one of the first things that we do. It's one of the things we do in the academy. Once you're in and you're learning and you're part of the community, we build all this with you. So just work out, well, what can I do reliably? If it's one every 4 days, reliably, with all your other commitments and how hard it is to make stuff, commit to that. Commit to that and stick to it, and you will see progress in your store. I hope that makes sense, Jason, and everyone else on that question. It's a good question. Let's have a look. What do we got? Stefan, yes, I've already said good morning to you, Stefan, I think. Welcome. When you say get to 100 listings, do you mean for the whole shop or per category niche? I don't think I've ever been asked this before. It's for the whole store. Okay, so, and I know some of you here, my regulars who have heard me talk about this before, you will have heard it before, but getting to 100 listings, it's the whole store, and you do it because you're giving yourself and your products a decent chance to be discovered and make some sales. So when I work with people, and I'm telling you guys right now, if you're moving up through the listings, 10, 15, 20, 25, right? Nothing's really going to happen generally until you get to somewhere between 30 and 70 listings. Okay? So don't expect anything to happen. And then when you get into this 30 to 70 range, something should be happening. The views should be going up. You should be getting your first sale. And as you move towards 100, you definitely need sales. So if there's anyone in here today that is getting towards 100, 60, 70, 80, 90, and you're not getting any sales, there is something wrong with your store. It's that simple. And it is pretty much always product and or design. So yeah, sorry, I kind of expanded a bit there, Stefan. But yeah, that's the work behind 100, and it's 100 at the store level. And if you need help, the QR code is there. Please just scan it. The URL is here. You've got about 50 minutes to sign up for the Academy. 7-day free trial, courses and guides giveaway. Please sign up. Banner there, QR code up there. Get signed up, and then we can get working with you and help you in our wonderful Academy. It's an amazing place. 10.5-hour video course, which is what I teach my clients. You get access to that monthly through the membership to school. You can also buy the whole lot in one go if you want. It's up to you. But yeah, QR code, banner. Let's get back to the questions. There's quite a lot here coming in now. Got 46. That's not bad. Can we get to 50? If you know anyone that would appreciate this live, please invite them, and they can be here as well. Let's have a look. What have we got? FS says, greetings from Indonesia. Hello. Let's have a look. EduWorld. My Etsy store is 3 months old. Okay. I got 7 orders in 1 month, but my last order was on the 21st of January. Is this normal for a new shop, or does it indicate a problem? Normal. January was patchy, Edu. It's normal. Just keep growing, keep listing. Nothing to worry about. Hi from Turkey, the list one a day note. Yeah, absolutely. It's the most important thing. You see people say, oh, can I do 2 a day? Can I do 3 a day? No, it's 1 a day. And then you see people saying, it works. My traffic is going up. I'm starting to make sales. It's just about being consistent, guys. That's what it is. Let's have a look. Here's a common one. This comes up all the time. It comes up in my academy. It comes up in mentoring. It comes up everywhere. How far in advance should you do seasonal items? It's 3 months. So if you're planning for summer, right? Summer, June, count back May, April, March. You should be planning now and getting ready to go. You see? And the more listings you've got to put in for a season, the more work you've got to do to prepare and be ready. So if you've only got 5 or 10 things, just start around 3 months. But if you've got 50 or 100, you've got to start putting them in before that 3-month line or across the 3-month line, because you've got so many listings to get in. So you've got to think about it. But 3 months is the line. It gives Etsy time to index the listing, for your listing to start getting traffic, hopefully start making sales. I see so many people putting stuff in a month before a season date. That's way too late. You've missed the boat. You've got to build with the traffic as it starts to come in. Hope that answers your question. Amelia, good. I'm in the free trial. Amazing. Yes, thank you, Amelia. Please, honestly, if you're getting in, if you want to get in, please do so. It's only open for another 50 minutes, something like that. Right, what have we got? Let's have a look. Right, this is interesting. Alina, thank you for your question here. This is interesting. It takes me 50 plus hours. Just think about this, guys. Most people who make digital listings, it takes 60 minutes, 90 minutes. It's quite quick. But it's taking Alina 50 hours plus to make one digital listing. Should I even start such a shop if I can only list one a week? Or should I outsource and pay someone to make them for me? This is a 2-part answer, and this is fascinating. So everyone, please listen up to this, especially if you're making listings or digital listings or thinking about it. So what are we thinking here, guys? What's your gut feeling about this? Should she do it? Shouldn't she do it? What's the thinking here? So here's my thinking. 2-part answer. Number 1, the key or the clue is in it takes her 50 hours to make one digital listing. What does that mean? It means the value is sky high and the barrier to entry from competitors is also very high. This is key. Not many people are going to want to put that in. They're not. Okay, she can only make one a week. But I don't know what she's making, but from experience, and I work with digital sellers that take 6, 8, 10, 12 hours to make one listing, and the value is incredible, and they make lots of sales. The first part of the answer here is, Alina, here is do it. Of course, I haven't seen it. I don't know. Please join the academy, so I can help you with this. I can give you some very targeted guidance here. If you want to join, the QR code is up there. But based on as you've written it and as said, the value will be high. The barrier to entry is high. I would definitely try this. And now here's the other part to my answer. Should I outsource and pay someone to make them for me? Okay, so if the value's there, the product is good, then we can assume that the competition is going to be lower and you will start to make sales. My recommendation here would definitely be to outsource as soon as you reasonably can. That's a lot of work. You don't want to be doing that week in, week out at that level. That's an entire week's work just to make one listing. So that's the answer there. Very interesting. Bernardo, what's my opinion about picture mockups made by AI? Okay, AI mockups are very good now. And provided you can place the product contextually correctly so it looks right, they're good. Mockups are good. AI mockups are good, but you've got to make sure the product in the photo is the one that's for sale on Etsy. Very, very important, because Etsy have been pulling people up on that for a while now. So yeah, as long as the mockup is good. There are issues with shadowing with mockups. So if you create it with Midjourney and things like that, sometimes there's too much shadow, it's slightly too dark. You have to do more work on the mock-up after it's been created, and just make sure everything looks right with the setup of the photo. Okay, Partha. Hi Nick, I listed 6 items, 60, not 6, 60. One a day, then stop for health issue for 2 months, no sales. Okay, sorry to hear that about the health issue. No sales yet. Okay, wish to restart, make some changes to present listings and list more. Any hope to succeed? Okay, yeah, Partha, start again. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Start again, keep listing 1 a day. Get to 100 listings and see what's happening in your store. If the traffic is going up, you're starting to get activity, maybe you nick a sale or 2. Okay, keep going. Always try to rehabilitate or grow an existing store first before you move on and decide to open a new store. So yeah, definitely. Any hope to succeed? Yes. It depends on the quality of your designs and products, of course, but yes, of course. Just do your best with that. Okay, Jason coming through. I'm about 8 minutes behind on the questions. Usually I'm 20 behind, but I'm only 8 behind because there's less people today. We've got 50. If you know anyone that would appreciate this live, send them the link in a Facebook group, WhatsApp group, or maybe just messaging on your phone. I'm here for a good 45, 50 minutes, so plenty of time left. Jason in again. I'm kind of making sure I look after Jason. He got up at 3 o'clock in the morning for this, so I massively appreciate that. So here's another question for Jason. Do you post multiple listings of the same item, but using different photos and tags to see what works best? I don't want to clutter my store for my customers. Okay, Jason and everybody here, please listen to what I'm about to say. Etsy YouTubers, right? Etsy YouTubers. I'm not an Etsy YouTuber. I am an Etsy consultant, coach, and mentor. My YouTube channel is the outlet for what I teach. Okay, so I'm not an Etsy YouTuber, but Etsy YouTubers do say this. They all say this, and this is why so many people try this in their stores. There's only one of me. There's about 40 other people peddling advice on Etsy, and most of it is bad advice. This is terrible advice. So what they tell you to do is just use the same product or the same design and just put it on mugs, T-shirts, laptop covers, change the photos, see what sells, see what works best. This is terrible advice because you're taking original design 1 or product 1 and you're duplicating the same thing over and over again. And it just weakens the original product and weakens your store. And you will end up with a store with loads of dead listings, no visibility and no sales. So yeah, definitely not. Make sure every design and product is unique. That is my advice there, Jason. And here's another question from Jason. Let's get this one done. So, well, what's your view on offering paid versus free shipping? The answer for everybody here is it depends. It depends. Most people that sell 1 or 2 products in a sale, mostly 1 product, you're not going to get a massive benefit from free shipping. And, there's exceptions to that in the digital world. Sorry, not digital. In the supplies world, when you sell supplies, free shipping helps. Yes, you will make more sales with free shipping because people will add multiple items to their cart and they do it because you get free shipping. But most people coming in to buy finished products, they'll usually buy 1. Test it. You can test this to see whether it works or not. Use a flat month. And guys, everybody, listen to this. If you want to test things in your store, the best time to test, June, July, August. I call them flat months. They're the dead months of Etsy. They're quieter, but they're flat, predictable. So good time to do testing like this. Test it. If you sell supplies, yeah, you'll make more sales. But most other stores, it's negligible. It's negligible. You need to test it to be sure. But a lot of the time, it inflates the price, a lot higher. And it doesn't really make it possible. I personally am an advocate of paid product price plus shipping. Show the product price, show the shipping price, customer gets the true value of price versus product. I prefer that. It's a personal thing, but I prefer that. Let's have a look. Anna, yes, welcome to you. When writing tags, do the words need to stay together as a phrase, or can we mix keywords? For example, if my product is golden black, can I use tags like Canva Gold or Editable Black? So everybody, again, basic stuff to help you. Yes, your tags don't need to stay together in any sort of grammatical order. Okay, let me be clear. No grammatical order. Fit your tags into the tag box to maximize the words. So we've got to do. Etsy cross matches your keywords for you. This is the biggest misunderstanding around SEO that there is. Everyone, if you go and look at Etsy stores and look at their tags, and everyone's doing phrases. And I get it, because cognitively you think, well, of course I'll put phrases in. That's what the customer looks for. I get it. But actually, no, Etsy does that work for you. It's not your job to do that. It's Etsy's job. They cross-match your keywords in your tags and titles to what the customer has typed in. Let me give you an example. So if a customer types in sterling silver filigree necklace, I always use this example, sterling silver filigree necklace, 4 words. Let's say you've got 2 of those in the title and 1 each of the final words 3 and 4 in different tag boxes. Etsy just grabs it. It just grabs that title and tag sequence from the titles and tags and surfaces the product for the customer. So yeah, you can do what you want with your keywords. They don't have to make sense. Definitely not. We've got 57 people here. Thank you, everybody that is here on this test live on a sunny morning in Cyprus. I hope everything is good in the world where you are. This is a brand new test. I've never done this before. I knew it was going to be different, maybe a lower number of people, which it is. Normally I get about 130 or so. We're at about 58 now. Let's have a look. Let's see. Right, now this is interesting. Yes, this happens a lot. They had a charge for a fee for sale made through offsite ads. Didn't even know I'd signed up for it. Yeah, Etsy are very naughty. You have to switch offsite ads off. You are signed up by default. I don't like that. I think it's really naughty, but that's what they do. It's their platform. Hey, but yeah, you've got to sign. You've got to opt out, and you can only opt out until you and as long as you're under $10,000 a month earnings, including shipping. So get on that now and sign out. I would actually say yes, do it. Don't be in offsite ads. You don't want external traffic sales. And I know some of you will go, what Nick, what are you talking about? You want sales from inside Etsy, not outside Etsy. Very, very important. You've got to build organic sales. That's where the visibility comes from. You don't get any visibility from sales outside Etsy. I've explained this over and over again on my YouTube channel. Just type in social media on my YouTube channel in the search bar and watch social media is killing your Etsy store, and you will see why external traffic is no good. But yes, I would opt out. No problem, Stefan. Always here to help. Right. Edgy World. I answered this question in my last video, the second to last video. I've answered this question. What is the success ratio? But for others who didn't see the video, let's talk about this. What is the success ratio for digital products on Etsy, and realistically, how hard is it to succeed compared to physical? Okay, so first thing, it is more difficult, way more difficult. Okay, it's a numbers game and how easy is it game. Anyone can sit on a laptop and make digital stuff. The barrier to entry is so low. As soon as you start to make stuff, the barrier to entry goes up. It's harder. I'm not saying it's not hard to make decent digital products. Of course it is, but it's also very easy to make clip art and stuff like that. So just making a note here. So the success ratio is like this. For physical products, it's 1 successful listing to 20 to 40 failures. For digital, it's 1 successful listing. And by successful, I just mean a couple of sales a month, 1, 2, 3, 4 sales a month. It's 1 successful listing for 20 to 80 failures. The failure range is so much higher and wider because it's so much easier to do digital stuff. And so many people will drop away into failing at 50, 60, 70, 80 because they just haven't got a grasp on the standard of design needed. This is one of the most common things I see in the academy. And by the way, guys, join the academy up there. 35 minutes left on that QR code if you want to join. This is one of the most problem faults I see. Sellers overvalue the quality of their designs or products. This I see all the time. And I know people say, oh, I see it all the time. No, I really, really do. I speak to so many people and they overvalue their work. It's nowhere near as good as they think it is. And there's kind of a disconnection. So yes, I've got a lot of experience. I've been doing this job 10 years, but I still expect people when they're designing stuff to have some idea of whether it's good enough or not. And a lot of sellers don't. They don't have an idea that actually this isn't good enough. And I have to show them and explain why the design is not good enough. Not just say it's not good enough, but look at it and say, look, have you looked at the font? Have you looked at the color palette? Have you looked at the design versus the font? Do you see how this is not matching? Do you see how this is off and doesn't look aesthetically pleasing for a customer? So the failure rate is super high. Yeah, absolutely. Great question. Thank you. Yes, if you want to join the academy, please, we've got about 35 minutes left. The address is there. You get a 7-day free trial into the academy with myself and my team and a lovely bunch of students. If you've got any designs on making a success out of your business and you want to work with me and you haven't been able to work with me before because it's been too expensive, this is the time. Okay, it's a no lose. You can join the trial, try it. If you don't like it, you leave. No problem. It doesn't matter. If you like it, which a lot of you do, once you get in there and you think, oh yeah, actually this is a really good space, you can stay. Okay, and it's $99 a month once you've passed the trial, or you can sign up for the year for $999, and we have plenty of people that have done that as well. But it's free. There's a free course giveaway as well. Got about 30 minutes, 35 minutes to sign up. Myself and my team are in there. Wonderful bunch of students in there as well. So we all give each other feedback. So it's not just my eyes and my team's eyes, it's other people as well. So you get really good focused guidance because everybody in the academy is there to learn. This isn't Mickey Mouse. It's not a Facebook group and all that stuff. Everyone is there to succeed, and our job is to help you succeed. So please sign up. We've got about half an hour. QR code's there. Just scan it with your phone with the camera. Then it shows a web address. Click on it, and then you can sign up. It's 7 days free. You can't lose. You can't lose, guys. And the address is there if you want to do it on your PC. Let's get back to the question. Questions, not question. There's loads of questions. Hold on. Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, so this is just a bit of information. This is interesting from Amanda. I just want everyone to understand this, and I want to explain something about the free discovery calls that I do as well, because some people want to work one-to-one with me, right? Some people want to do the academy. Some people want to work one-to-one. She says, I'm just about to start my store and wonder if it's best to wait till I've listed a few items before I book my initial Zoom call with you. Okay, definitely not. Book the discovery call literally as soon as the store is open with one listing. Don't wait before you've listed more listings and the problems start to get baked in. Book the discovery call now so I can get in with you, talk to you about your business, talk to you about where you want to go, and let you know how from that discovery call I can work with you in mentoring or the academy. Yeah, don't wait too long. That's a very common mistake. I see so many people say, oh, I'm going to wait till I get to 100 listings, which is what I tell people to do. But from a support and mentoring and guidance perspective, that's very bad because you'll bake in loads of problems that are then a real nightmare to sort out. So no, set the store up, get everything set up, get your first listing in, book the discovery call, and then we can look at how we can get you going and making you sales. Okay, let's have a look. So Makita says, what do I mean by photography and video in detail? So what I mean by that is, and I'm struggling to remember what I said a little bit earlier, but I think what you're referring to is how does photography and video, how does it work in a listing? And it's basically about connecting the customer to the listing. And so many people, when they list, do terrible photography and video. They don't understand about value proposition, emotionally connecting your customer to your product. We have to look at all this stuff. You know, it's not okay just to put in sort of average photos and video and then wonder why you're not selling. We've got to look at it. We've got to look at each photo slot and video and understand what we're doing here. And this is the work that we do in the academy. It's the work I do in mentoring. You know, if you want to look at this, just sign up. The QR code's up there, and we can look at your store. And here's a bit of good feedback. Crochet Garage, great name, Crochet, love it. Yes, one a day. She's talking about listing. One a day or every 2 days works for me. I got 1,000 sales in 6 months. Yeah, guys, this works. Yes, your product has to be good. It's not going to work if you haven't done your research and due diligence on the marketplace. When you make products, you've got to say, what am I bringing to Etsy that nobody else is doing? What's my angle? Where's my edge? You can't just go, I'm just going to come in and do the same as everyone else. No, that's not good enough. If you've got to have some kind of edge on your products, and you will get results like this. Definitely, definitely. And yeah, it's all about the quality of your products. Thank you, Crochet, for letting me know on that. That's really good. So let's keep going. Yeah, and this is referring to Alina. Fascinated, Alina, by what you're making. Anna says, yeah, I was the same at the beginning. Now she can make up to four a day. Yeah, Alina, one of the things you would need to look at, and if I work with you in the academy or as a mentoring student, I will look extensively at this 50-hour process to make something, because I want to dig in there with you and start to see where we can find efficiencies. We may not be able to. It may just be it is 50 hours. But like Anna says, it is possible to be faster, and that would be interesting to work on. Let's have a look. This I've kind of answered this already. Posted 2 items to the US over 16 quid each. Yeah, it costs. Absolutely, yeah. I do free postage and increase the items by £10, but would you recommend including the postage or charge? Charge separately. Charge separately, especially the lower the value of the actual product, the more abnormal including the shipping price looks. Look, everyone knows you've got to pay for shipping, okay? And everyone knows, you know, free shipping, it's kind of a myth because you're rolling the price in. It's not free per se. Right? So I would just be standing behind the price that you charge your price, charge your shipping. Everyone should see the value in your product. You sell the product visually. I teach all this in great detail. You sell the product visually in your photo slots and video. By the time they've done that, they're going to look at the price. Okay, price is okay. Shipping, okay, I've got to pay for it. They should be already convinced by the quality of the value proposition you give in your photo slots and video. Yeah, I would do item price plus shipping. It's up to you, of course. Final decision is yours on that. Okay, this is a great question. Thank you. And please, everybody, listen to this. This is so, so important. And people get this wrong every day. I literally answered this question yesterday in the academy. So many people get it wrong. When you've got seasonal listings and digital, once a season is over, should we keep the listing active or deactivate? What do you think? Do we keep the listings in the store or do we deactivate? I know some of you will know because I've answered this before, but the ones who don't know, what do we do? Here's the answer. And write this down, get a pen, get paper, write this down. If it sells, it stays. If it sells, it stays. So if you've got Christmas listings, and they sell, they stay. Why do they stay? Well, because it's Christmas. The traffic built up in Q4 last year, October, November, December. We all made our sales or didn't make sales. Now the traffic drops down, but it drops for everybody. We're all in the same boat. The customers have gone, right? But if you've made sales, you've stored visibility for the next season. Then in September, October, November, December 26, your traffic starts to go up on those listings that sold faster because you made the sales from the previous year. If something doesn't sell, so Christmas stuff that doesn't sell, yes, you will deactivate and swap for new products. Yes, if it doesn't sell, it doesn't stay. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't stay, right? And you can swap it out and bring new products in 3 months before the next Christmas season. I hope that answers your question. This comes up all the time. It's a big one. I see sellers deactivating Christmas listings that have sold loads. And, you would never do that, right? Think about it. That's like selling Christmas stuff in a real bricks and mortar store, right? And then just never putting them back in your store again. If it's sold, you put it back again. Yes, you bring new stuff in, but the customers have already told you, we love this. We want it, right? Real common sense, but I understand why people think, oh yeah, okay, it's finished, season's over. I'm going to pack it away until next year. No, please don't ever do that. Keep it in your store. Right, where are we? I hope everyone is enjoying this. Can you let me know in the comments if this is good? Are you getting value? Am I helping you? Do you like the structure and format of these lives? Feedback is great, and it helps me give you better experiences and serve you guys better. Let's keep going. What do we got here? I'm literally just bringing these questions up. Haven't even had time to read them. I'm hoping that I also am showing you my knowledge and depth of my experience here, so that you feel comfortable in these lives. And also, if you sign up for my academy or mentoring, the QR code is up there if you want to do the academy. 7-day free trial. We've got about 25 minutes left. Please sign up. If you've been waiting and you're not sure and you thought, I want to work with Nick, I don't know. Just do the 7-day free trial. It's free. You can leave at any time. There's no drama. Okay. And if you want to stay, yes, you pay, but you want to stay. So you want to build your business. QR code's up there. Just scan it with your phone camera. It comes up with the address. Click on that and it takes you to my academy sign up page. Super easy. Watch the video, read all about it and go for it. Okay. Can I create a listing and save it as a draft, then post 1 or 2 a day? Or do I have to publish every listing immediately after filling in all the details? No, you can save as a draft. I encourage people to build a plan and use drafts for it. Drafts is storage. No one can see it. Use it as storage so that you into drafts, out it into the store. Into drafts, out into the store. You build your plan using the draft as a container or storage area. Yeah. Let's have a look. What do we got? Mary, good question. This is a good question. Comes up quite a lot. When I make an edit or change on an existing listing, so the listing is already in the store, she makes a change, is this counted as a 1-a-day upload? No. This is an existing listing edit. You're just editing, just making a change. It's not part of your 1-a-day. No, definitely not. Okay, let's have a look. So, Joelle, good morning to you. Lovely to have you. We've got 65 people here. Considering it's 10:30 in Cyprus, 8:30 in England, sort of 9:30 in Europe, and very late in America. We're doing quite well, aren't we? 64, 65 people. That's really, really good. Okay, let's see what Joelle's asking here. Started a store with handmade wax melts. Okay, then I stopped listing because she works full time. Okay, and got busy. It's now been 4 months without putting up any listings. Did I just ruin my store if I want to start listing? Okay, Joelle, no, probably not. As long as if you want to restart, you've got to commit to a sustained period of work in this store. And I mean basically for the rest of this year. If you do that, you are likely to resurrect and start this store getting traction again. So no, you haven't ruined it, but you do have to commit to a decent level of work here to bring it round. That's the thing. That's the decision you've got to make. But no, it's open and ready for you to start sorting it out. So yeah, if you can commit to the rest of the year working on it at some level or other each day, go for it. Okay, let's see. What do we got? This is a good question, Stefan. Thank you. Good questions. Good, really good questions today, guys. I hope this is helping you. Let me know in the comments if this is a good live for you. Stefan says, is it smart to just concentrate on your when, why, where, what formula? So just so everyone knows, he's talking about my SEO video, and I know most of you will have seen it, but if you haven't, go to my YouTube channel. In my channel search bar, just type how to do Etsy SEO and it will bring up the video. Use the 2025 one, the latest one. Who, what, where, when, why is literally how you construct your tags. So you get 13 tag boxes, 20 characters, and it's who, what, where, when, why. who's using the product, what are they doing with it, where are they using it, when are they using it, why are they using it, and that's the basis for constructing your tags. And he's saying, should you concentrate on the formula without knowing if the tags you're using have search volume or in Etsy, or should you at least cross-check some of your competitors? Okay, the answer, it doesn't matter. Okay, everybody, please listen to this. It doesn't matter about search volume. Okay, as long as you do your titles correctly, describe the product in full, and as long as you do who, what, where, when, why in your tags, Etsy is going to cross-match to the customer search query. You're already going to have all the basic search volume keywords. I'll give you an example. Let's say you sell a silver necklace. You're going to type silver necklace. That keyword set, silver necklace, has thousands of searches a month, but you're never going to rank for it. Highly unlikely. Only the top sellers will rank for that keyword. You don't need to worry about it. But if you have sterling, silver, filigree necklace, the keyword I always use, that's 4. You will become eligible for that keyword because there will be way less competitors. You don't need to cross-check. There is no observable search volume. No one can check that. Etsy doesn't give the data to anyone. That's why I say, guys, don't use these SEO tools. They don't get the data from Etsy. It's useless. Okay? And Etsy cross-matches the keywords. It just doesn't matter. It does all that for you. So as long as you construct decent full-length titles explaining what the product is, the 5 W's in your tags, you'll be fine. That's it. It's 10 minutes per listing for SEO. You don't need to worry about this. You don't need to spend any time thinking about search volume. Nobody's got access to it. Even the Marketplace Insights tool only does 30-day windows. It's not that useful, is it? Let's have a look. So many questions. I'm trying to keep up now. I'm about 20 minutes behind, but I'm trying to get through. Ashmita, I believe, Ashmita, you signed up for the trial, for the Academy free trial. Guys, please sign up. The QR code is up there, and we've got about 20 minutes left. If you're thinking about working with me, please sign up for the Academy. It's no lose. 7 days free, courses and guides giveaway. And if you like the Academy, you can stay, but it's no lose. Please join whilst this is open. Ashmita says, shop 7 months old, but I started actively listing digital sewing patterns on January the 13th. Okay, recently, not even a month. I got 9 organic sales in my first 6 days. Then my daily views dropped from 7 to 10 to about 1 per day. Interesting that you got those sales so quickly. Did you run ads? Did you do social media? Unusual. Don't worry about it. I know you know the answer as to where those sales came from. You've just started. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep listing. Basically, everyone here, please listen to this. The larger your store gets, the more stable your sales will be. Please write that down. The larger your store gets, the more stable your sales will be. Small stores, it's like riding choppy seas of sales. One day you'll get 3, then you won't get any for a week. Then you'll get 1 and you'll be, oh, I want consistency. The only way to build consistency is to build a decent sized store overall. Please take a note of that. This is interesting. Again, lovely questions, Stefan. Really, really good stuff coming from you this morning. Welcome and thank you to everyone for being here today. Appreciate you, all of you, being here. I hope this live is good. So Stefan says, you say ads don't directly help because they use a different algorithm, correct? But sales from Etsy ads still count as sales and increase reviews, favorites, and interactions. So indirectly, they help the shop. Yes, absolutely correct. Indirectly, in a non-algorithmic visibility raising way, yes, they do. Yeah, directly, no, they don't. If you switch ads off, sales drop, visibility swings back over just to organic, whatever you were doing for organic. Yeah, let's keep going. Yasmina says she just signed up, very excited. Yasmina, thank you for signing up to my academy. Everybody here today, please take note. The banner with the information is there. This is the Etsy Live Q&A with free 7-day trial to my academy. The address is below. QR code is up there. We've got a bit of time left, 15, 20 minutes left. If you're thinking about working with me, now's the time. sign up for the 7-day trial. You get access to the academy. We've got a wonderful team in there, lovely students. Most of you will end up staying because you'll realize it's really good. And actually, I deliver on what I say and help people and deliver these results. It's a fantastic place to be. The free trial is open. Just go to that address there. The free trial is open, or you can use the QR code. Just scan it with your phone camera, takes you straight to the sign up page. Watch the video. I've got a video right there telling you what it's all about. There's a load of green ticks underneath that give you the highlights of the academy so you can see what it's all about. And it is a 7-day free trial. Please do that. There's no lose, no reason not to. If you don't trust me as far as Etsy goes, who do you trust? Okay, I've been around longer than anyone. I've been further than anyone in terms of supporting Etsy sellers. So please sign up. Be good to see you there. Let's keep going with the comments. So much going on here. Tanya just says she's just signed up. Yes, Tanya, I recognize your name. Thank you for signing up. Look forward to working with you, selling digital downloads and prints. Brilliant. Question, are you able to broker business partnerships for print and shipping in USA and UK? I'm not sure what you mean here, Tanya. So can you just reword it for me so that I understand that? And if I see it in the queue, I'll do it. I'll answer that. Not quite sure what you mean. Makita says, so do you think digital stuff is useless? No. I work with digital sellers that make 200 sales a day. But that's because they've been in Etsy for 2 years, 3 years. They've put the work in. They've understood their designs have to be better and significantly better. And you need generally a larger store with digital. You can't expect to make 10, 15, 20 sales in a digital store with 10, 15, 20 listings. It won't happen in the overwhelming number of cases. You've got to understand digital stores need to be bigger. But no, not useless at all. It's just that most sellers, when they come to me, their stuff is average. There's just nothing about it that's going to make a customer buy from them. When there's thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of other sellers already doing the same thing. What reason have they got to buy? As long as you bring value and something, and an edge, something different, it's very, very worth it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a look. Yasmina, again, my store is kids and baby clothing POD. Okay, it's been 3 months and 3 sales. Okay, all right. You've got some kind of sales proof. I got the sales at 75 listings and now I'm at 85. Is this good? After my sales, the traffic lowered. I'm confused. Okay, Yasmina, stick to the task. Okay, you've got to keep going. You've made 3 sales. I'm presuming those sales are organic and inside Etsy, right? If they are, that's okay. It's not amazing, but look, do you know how many, all of you listen to this, do you know how many sellers, POD sellers, I deal with every month that have no sales? They've got to 100 listings. Some of them have gone beyond 100, 200, nothing, no sales at all. Dozens and dozens and dozens every month I see. Okay, you've made some sales. That's something. You should be proud of that. It's so hard just to make sales with POD. Don't listen to people on YouTube and all that fanciful talk, okay? POD is very difficult, and it's why I always say this. You've done well. Keep going is my answer. All right. Veronica, this is an interesting question. When you mentioned that digital products wall art are difficult, yes, they are. Very, very difficult. Would you still coach and work one-to-one with these shops? Okay. The answer is yes, however. Okay, so the discovery calls, when I do these discovery calls, which are Zoom calls, everybody, they're not phone calls, have to be clear. When you sign up for a discovery call, and I know Chelsea, my admin member today is giving the discovery call link out. It's a Zoom call. I don't phone you. We're one-to-one with a camera, just like you're talking to me now on Zoom, just so you know. So the answer is yes, I would work with you, but only if I see design potential, only if I see that there's a point to it, because there's a cutoff, right? If I'm talking to you in discovery calls and I can clearly see, no, there's no chance, I won't work with you. I only ever work with people I believe I can significantly help. Yeah. So only if the standard is good enough. Gloria, welcome. Good morning. Gloria is a client, an old client of mine. Been speaking to her for years, and she's just joined the academy. Thank you, Gloria. Good to have you. Good to have you. You nearly missed the live. Thought it was in the evening. Yes, Gloria. This is a test. I'm just seeing what it's like. How many people turn up versus an evening live? Do people enjoy it? I can clearly see already in this live, different people have come in from different locations. I've got a lot more people coming in from England today. Definitely more from England. USA is way down. So normally there's lots of people from the USA, but it's way down today. Interesting. Okay, let's have a look. What do we got? Yeah, this is interesting. Ola did. Does it influence a listing in any way if I make changes or add something? Yes, of course it does. For example, if I add new photos or video to an existing listing or change something in the description. So yeah, photos and video are number one for influencing change. Number two is your product title, okay? Don't touch stuff that sells, okay? The most basic advice I can give you. If it sells, don't touch it. If it's not selling at all, or it's just made one sale, two, make changes before the listing starts to get decent sales, okay? It massively influences, because sellers think, oh, I'm just going to change the photo, the primary thumbnail. They think they've taken a better photo, but it's not better. The customer disagrees. Well, if the customer disagrees, you lose sales. Take action when listings are new. 0 sales, low sales, get in there. Once the sales start coming in, don't touch it, right? Okay, here's a good question. How many listings should I have to make daily? How many listings should I have to make daily sales in my physical store? Okay. Again, guys, this is a general answer. I know you've all got different stores, different situations. I'm just going to give you a general minimum number. It's just a guide, okay? You may need more, you may need less. I don't know. It's just a general guide. Generally speaking, assuming the store has had time in Etsy, okay, getting visibility, getting bedded down, the absolute minimum, 50. And that is general advice. Some people will do it on 20. Some people will need 70. Some people will need 100. There's so many variables, but I'm just giving you a yardstick or a guide here. 50, around there. Okay, let's have a look. So many questions, so many statements. Just join the academy, but all classroom videos are still blocked. Yep, don't worry, Stefan. We're going to sort you out. Myself and Chelsea, my admin, will be in with you this morning. Basically, when you join the academy, you get 1 video free. Okay, so the course is what you're paying for. Okay, so when someone buys that course outside the academy, they're paying $1,500 for that. Okay, so you get the beginning free with the free trial as a goodwill. Welcome to the academy and so on. No, the other modules get unlocked when you join the academy. But there's loads of value in there, mountains of value, loads of feedback videos. There's so much for you to look at in these first 7 days. You're going to learn hand over fist even before you actually start your own work on your store, and I start giving you feedback and so on, and you move through the course. Okay. Thank you, Oladid. No problem at all. That's why I'm here. I hope these lives are helpful. That's really, really good. Adriana says, hi, Nick, I almost lost this. I presume you mean you almost missed the live, right? I think that's what you mean. Let's have a look. Thank you. Always love your lives and everything else. When I see other people, I think they're rubbish. Well, thank you for saying that I'm good. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that turns up for these lives and is in my community. Really, thank you. Thank you. Let's have a look. Let's see. No problem, Joel. If you've got any more questions, please ask them. We're here for a good 5 or 10 minutes more, so let's keep going. Coffee Break says, yay, I made it. Welcome, Coffee. I'm glad you made it. I'm testing new times just to see if I can catch people that never make the evening lives. I know that lots of people miss them. Stefan says, thanks for your answers. Great answers and help. No problem. No problem at all. Sue says, hello from Spain. I just joined the trial. Absolutely. Welcome to you, Sue. Glad you're joining the Academy trial. Please, guys, we've got a few minutes left. Please use the QR code up there or the banner here. The web address is there. Just sign up on the QR code, take a picture of it, scan it with your phone, the camera. It just gives you an address. You can click on it, or you can go to the web address below. Sign up. We've got a few minutes left. Love to see you in the academy. Myself and Chelsea. I'm talking so fast, my words are running out. We're going to be in the academy after this show to welcome you and get you bedded down in the academy and let you know what's going on. We'll see you in there. There's no video when you get in there. You'll get in, you'll see how the academy looks, all the posts and stuff like that. You'll get a welcome message from us that tells you what to do. Just follow that message. Everything else will unfold quite naturally. Okay, yes, address is there, QR code is there. Please sign up. We've got a few minutes left. Back to the comments. Let's see. Yes, this is critical. I don't know what Jay Smith's first name is, but I'll go with Smith. Says she does pet portraits. Open 5 months, 26 sales so far. Good. 6 this month already. Amazing. Like Nick said, do something different than everyone else. Yeah, this is critical. You've got to have an edge. You've got to do something different. Look at your store, guys. Just look at the store and say, am I really doing something different here? What is it that I'm doing? Write down those unique points. It's called USP, unique selling proposition. What are you bringing? What's different, right? So let's have a look. Carol says, school drop done. Well done, Carol. Following your advice, and I revived an old shop from over 10 years ago. Did I make a mistake with this old shop? I'm only 24 days in. We don't know yet. We don't know, Carol. Honestly, I've seen people revive stores that are so old because the products are very good. As long as your products and or design are good, you have a good chance. Let me know how it goes. Maybe join another live on my next live and let me know how it's going. But you have a good chance as long as the offering is good. Yeah. Tanya says, other people are rubbish. I don't want to disparage other people. Nick, you're an absolute legend. Thank you. I just hope my experience and insight and guidance comes through here. This is my business. I want my community to be good. I want to help you guys. And if you want to work with me, I will be saying work with me. This is my job, just like all you guys have jobs. My number one priority is to make sure I guide you all correctly. That is why I'm very, very safe and accurate with all this advice that I give on YouTube. It's based on 10 years of helping tens of thousands of Etsy sellers. That's why this stuff works, because nobody else is doing the level of work. They're not. They're just not doing the work. Thank you, Tanya. I do appreciate it. Any more questions? We've got a few minutes left. Edu says, thank you very much for my precious time. No, thank you guys for your precious time. It's your time. Thank you for being here. Neram says this, and this is from someone who has seen the trial. The free trial is very helpful, and Nick and his staff answer each and every question there. I'm there as a free trial member, and it's very helpful. Thank you, Neram. Thank you. That is direct feedback from someone who's in there at the moment. So if you want to sign up, guys, QR code, just scan it with your phone camera, and then you can sign up. There's an explanation video there when you sign up, a list of ticks with everything you get. It's just crystal clear. So have a look. Jason says, going to bed. Yeah, good idea, Jason. It's 4 a.m, isn't it? Absolutely. Sleep well. Thank you ever so much for being here and for your questions. Hope to see you again in another live. I'll catch you then. Sleep well. Edu says, where is it? Hold on. Where did Edu go? He says, see you next time with a bunch of new questions. This is a good one. Stefan, I think Stefan's had so many consistent questions here. If you grew too fast at the beginning, e.g. 5 listings a day, which is way too fast, can slowing down 1 per day fix the shop, or does Etsy never really forgive that? Okay, there is no emotional context. It's an algorithm. There's no forgiveness, but the answer is it depends how many you listed at 5 a day and how good or bad those products and or designs were. So let's just say you did 5 a day and you got to 50, and then you saw a video of mine saying, no, slow down. You've got a high chance of turning that around. If you've got to 200, 300 listings or beyond, and now you go to one a day, the chances of success are significantly lower because the amount of work we need to put into your store to rectify it will be much higher. Okay, so as a general guide, in most circumstances, if you're 100 listings and below, we can sort it out. But if the store's ballooned beyond that, and lots of people do, they'll do 5 a day for 2 months or 10 a day. The store's massive by that time. If you do 5 a day, by the end of 30 days, you've got 150 listings. If you do 10 a day, it's 300. That's ridiculous. You know, it's just not going to work. So, yeah, if you're under 100, generally, yeah, we can sort that out. Okay. Oh, this is a great question. Brain Roots, thank you. Everyone, please listen to this. This is so, so important. Do I recommend ads for new shops? Absolutely not. No, no, no. If you're a new shop, you've just joined Etsy, you're just launched, you're just growing, please, please don't use ads. You need your sales to come from the organic algorithm inside Etsy. That is customers searching naturally, finding you naturally, and purchasing from an organic listing. That is where visibility comes from. Please don't use ads. This is a rule. Please write this down. Everybody that's here, there's still 70 people here. If this makes sense for you, just write this down. Do not switch ads on until making 1 sale per day every day. Minimum. You've got to have daily sales before you even look at ads. Why? Because if you spend money on ads, you're forcing your listings into customers' faces because you're paying for it. And that means you might get hooked up to the ads algorithm instead of the organic algorithm. You don't want that. You don't want to pay to play. You want organic to save the day. Organic is where you want your sales. Listen to the percentages. Please write this down. 70 to 80% of your sales need to be organic. 20 to 30% ads. And if it's anything but that, it's not correct. So there's a bit of real value there. Thanks, Brain Roots. That was a great question. Let's have a look. Yeah, this comes up a lot. Does alt text make any difference when customers searching? No, not inside Etsy. This is for external search engines to understand what you sell. No, it doesn't make a difference inside Etsy. Anna, another question. We're going to do a few more questions here. There's some great questions. Okay, so we've got a few more minutes. Let's do Anna's question. With digital products, if I get to a stage where I'm bringing good revenue, can I stop posting new products, or will that immediately decrease my traffic and sales? Anna, this is an excellent question. I'm going to write this down. Not write it all down. I'm going to do a YouTube video on this. So a YouTube video is going to come out thanks to you, Anna. Great question, and loads of people will want to know the answer to this. So you guys are going to get it first. Here's the answer. So if you're listing, you've got good revenue. If you stop posting, over time, your traffic will go down, your sales will go down, and your store will end up dying. That is a guarantee. It might take a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, but in the end, your store will completely die. Absolutely, yes. So you've got to think about your listing plan, what you want to do, what your revenue goals are. Do you want to increase your revenue? Are you happy where you are? Even if you're happy where you are, you've got to keep listing. You've got to keep cycling listings. You've got to have a plan, right? Really, really important. And if you haven't signed up, everybody who's here who wants to, please sign up. I deal with this exact situation about listing plans, what to do with your listings in the academy. QR code is up there. I hope that helped you. Your store will end up going down, and it will end up dying in the end if you don't keep active. Yeah, absolutely. Here's the web address if you want to sign up. There, QR code there to the academy. 7-day free trial. No lose. Just try it. If you like it, stay. If you don't like it, you can go. But we've got a wonderful team, wonderful bunch of students, and everybody is really enjoying the experience in there. So I'd love to see you in there. We're going to be finishing soon, and I'm going to head over to the academy with Chelsea, and we're going to pick up with those who have joined in there. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Joe Smith says my name's Joe. Okay, yeah, just put an O there, and then I can see that it's Joe. But yeah, great. Mary says she's just signed up. Amazing. Thank you, Mary. We'll see you in there. Anybody else who wants to sign up, please do. QR code is there. Gloria, interesting question. Would I consider another case study for POD and digital products? Yes, if there was the, what's the word? If there was the will from the seller to go far enough with the work. And once people realize when it comes to POD and digital just how hard the work is, a lot of people just can't do it. Yes, if the will was there. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. Stablis says, thank you for the tips. You're the best. As an Etsy seller for 8 months, 1,300 sales. Conversion, 8%. Guys, whoa, there you go. No, there. Can't get my finger. 8% conversion. Amazing. That's incredible. 230 listings selling digital files for crafters. Yeah, nice. Really, really good. That's really good. Keep growing. Keep listing. 230 is still small for a digital store. You can go to 500 and beyond with that, with what you're showing me there. Make loads more sales. Really good so far. Well done. Okay, let me just see. So many questions. Yeah, one listing a day, one step closer to success. Carol says she's just signed up. Brilliant. Good to have you. Welcome, Carol. FS says, what if the new shop is already using ads? Is it okay to turn off the ads and just start over listing one a day? Well, look at what you're doing with ads. If you're not really making any sales with ads and the daily spend is low, just switch it off, right? If you're making profitable sales from ads, you can't switch it off immediately. You've got to build up your organic sales around that, right? Very important. If you're making sort of one sale a day on ads and you're doing 10, 15, 20 sales a day on organic and everything is correct, yeah, you don't need to use ads. But if you're doing 10 sales a day on ads and one organic, you've got a massive problem. You need to keep the sales going so that you can make money, but you've got to build up the organic sales so that they pass that, or the ad sales go way beyond it, and then you can sort out ads and switch off ads at a later date. So yeah, it depends. It depends. Okay, everyone. Thank you, everyone, today for the live. We will end it there. If you want to join the academy, I'm going to literally, you've got minutes. Please join. The QR code is there. Just scan it with your phone. Here's the web address. Please join if you haven't. It's closing in a couple of minutes. Love to see you in there. Thank you ever so much for everyone that's been here today. It's been such a nice, chilled out event because normally there's double the people here and it's hectic and crazy. I feel much more relaxed with this live today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, just subscribe now. If you think I'm giving you value and helping, just subscribe. It's free, easy. 58% of everybody that watches my channel doesn't subscribe, so please do. I would really appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to Chelsea, my wonderful admin. We will see you in the academy. Those that have joined, please join if you haven't. It's closing in 2 minutes. I'll catch you all soon. Thank you and goodbye.